All right, and for the next question is, now that you knew you were going to be living over here and you'd gone back to the Philippines to kind of take care of, everything you needed to settle over there, on your trip over here, what was going through your head? What emotions were you feeling? What were you excited about? What were you going to miss? And what were you thinking through that process?
It's funny that you asked that because that trip here to to the States was actually going to be our last trip here as a family, because what's funny is when we went back to the Philippines to get everything settled, so we had to go back there because we originally bought a round trip anyways, because it was only going to be a vacation. So when we went back to the Philippines, that was May 13, 1995. See, I still remember. And we helped sold our stuff. My mom took us out of school. And then 2 weeks later, which was June 9th, 1995, my dad dropped us off at the airport to go back here to the States, right? And we were so excited because we were going to we're going to start a new life. My dad, we're trying to get him back healthy again. He's not going to be drinking anymore, so we're just so excited. We're going to be a family again, because we were going through a little bit of some issues, like every family does. And then we get here to the States, literally not even 12 hours. And I guess what we found out is that right when my dad passed away is when 3 hours after he dropped us off at the airport. So we weren't even here for that long, and then we had to fly back over there and my mom had to not only handle his funeral services, but handle what my dad wasn't able to finish and stuff, which was a very, very difficult time for us. Yeah, so the excitement kind of comes later. I mean, and probably a little bit later than that, probably 3 years later after my dad's death. So, yeah, kind of like new beginnings here that became happy and then sad and then happy again. So, yeah.
It was kind of a wave of a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, it was crazy because I was only 13 at the time, and I had to kind of grow up fast. So when we came back here, my mom became just a single parent, and I had to grow up and help my sister because she went through this deep depression of losing my father, and and it was very just hard for her. She was almost not functional because she was just not there as our mom. So I had to kind of hold it up for my sister and I, she was 8 at the time. So yeah, and then I just became this rebellious kid later on after that.
Awesome.